How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another episode of the FUT Champions Road to Glory. Today, we play 10 more games in the second batch of the 40. Now, if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. So last time out, we had one of our, equaling our best ever start. 10 wins, 0 losses, scoring 34 times and conceded 9. Now the team itself is quite self-explanatory. It is an expensive team, it's an effective team. Patrick Vieira is the truth. In midfield, he's so damn good, alongside Kante, who's now a left centre mid instead of a central centre mid, and Paul Pogba. Up top, we have Sterling, who comes off every now and then for Douglas Costa, Martial, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Walker right back, Smalling, Boateng, Alaba, Neuer. Lads, let's get straight into the games. So here we go then, lads. Now we'll tell you today we entertain a few pros. The first opponent isn't too shabby himself. He's got Matuidi, Krikoviak, and Hudson Ben Arfa in the midfield. Sissoko in the attack alongside Martial and Lacazette. And it's my Martial making waves there early on. I could have cut it back there. I could have done a better turn, but no. I cut it back to Kante, and that is a very acrobatic finish there from Raheem Sterling into the back of the net. This goal, it's not me, it's not him, it's EA. It was all down to EA, that goal. Honestly, I feel for my opponent in that situation because there's literally nothing I can do, nothing he can do. And in FUT Champions, you got to show no mercy. If a situation like that arises, you got to capitalise and you've got to score the goal. This is a nice goal. Martial doing very well, cutting it back, and that's just swept home by Zlatan Ibrahimovic to make it 3-1 in the game. Possibly not deserving of the scoreline, but this goal is a beauty from Douglas Costa right into the top corner to make it 4-1 in the game. Like I said, the scoreline did flatter me against Knights Watchers, but I did play very well. We do win 4-1. That's 11 wins. Silver 2 has been achieved. The next opponent is a pro from Spain, Fer Perry. He's got Vieira, Petit, Ronaldo, Martial, Pogba, Griezmann. This is a very stacked team. We go ahead, very fortunately, via a corner, and it is Zlatan with the goal. Then we score a goal of our own. Basically, it's not EA kind of capitalizing on errors and stuff like that. It's very well played. It's kind of made the angle, and it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic who powers home to make it 2-0 in the game against a pro. We are a YouTuber against a pro and are winning 2-0. Very happy before he scores the 90th minute and sets up a Nervy. Nervy finishes super sub. Martial, well, not even a super sub, he did start with Martial, but he does score the goal. Unfortunately, after that game, there was a few animosities between the pros in Spain and myself. I'm not looking for that, lads. I'm just a YouTuber trying to play my game. If I do beat you, kind of take it on the chin. I know you apologized to me afterwards in private, but yeah, great game. It was a good game. He possibly did deserve it, but I do just edge out the victory. Before we come forward, it's Ibrahimovic, and Ibrahimovic scores to make it 1-0 in the game. We are on to another winner. Patrick Vieira into Martial, into Ibra, back to Martial, cuts it across, and it is Sterling to make it 2-0. A very good goal. This is the best run I have ever been on before. EA, give me yet another goal. That was shocking. That was so damn bad. It's 3-0. In the match, before we come forward yet again, it's Martial into Kante. There's no mistake, and that was me, all me, and it's a lovely little chip over the top of the goalkeeper to make it 4-0 in the game and round off the victory. We have now 13 wins, 0 defeats. I am on top of the world, winning game after game, time after time. My next opponent, he's going to sub out that bronze straight away. It's just there for chemistry to Sanchez. On comes Cuadrado, on comes, was it Martial? It was something like that. But it is Cuadrado on the ball, playing in Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez does very well. Great turn from him, great pass, another pass, and it is Ronaldo Sanchez on the score sheet, and I'm down 1-0. It's the 90th minute. We need to score. It's Vieira into Zlatan. Will he come up trumps? Of course he will. It's 1-1 in the game. It forces extra time, but He seemed to have better legs for kind of free-flowing passing football. He scores the goal and he wins the game. It's Cuadrado with the goal. Unfortunately, lads, the streak does come to an end and we do lose 2-1. Credit to my opponent, he never gave up, he kept on going. I know I scored a 90th minute equaliser, but at the time that was deserved. Overall, it's possibly his game and my luck does come to an end. My next opponent, where we need to win, has a very nice looking squad. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic down the wing to Raheem Sterling. He's got the pitch to run into. I shoot it across keeper and it does end up in the back of the net. It's 1-0 in the game. Before, again, Raheem Sterling down that right hand side. He's got all the room to run into. And what I like about Raheem Sterling is he's so damn pacey and he's clinical when it comes to the pass. That's why I've got Catalyst on him, to boost that passing, to boost that pace. Honestly, he's great down the right hand side. And in that game, we do end up winning 2-0. 14 wins, silver one has been achieved, and the kind of bounce back from defeat has been achieved as well, because on this game, in FUT Champions especially, if you get beat, you need to respond straight away. Get on a win streak, get it out your head, and that's what I did do in this episode. As Patrick Vieira is on the ball, plays in Martial makes it 1-0. A beautiful low-driven finish into the bottom corner of the net. Second half comes along. Raheem Sterling, what was I saying about his pace? Unbelievable. Fresh legs on off the bench, plays in Bale. It's 1-1. Could I be getting another defeat on the record? The answer to that was no. My super subs, Lacazette into Costa. Costa cuts it back. I could have shot, but it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I couldn't really do anything, so I just powered it to the goalkeeper. Oblak prays it in the back of the net, and we win 2-1. I was very lucky in that instance. In the game, we have 15 wins, 1 defeat, a very good record at this stage. We come against Martial, Lukaku, Shaqiri, Kante, Dembele, who's amazing on this game, and bloody Sissoko at centre mid. Sissoko is good on the game despite him being shit in real life. He is good on this game as a centre mid. He's even better as opposed to a right mid. We make it 1-0 before we make it 2-0. Pogba with a chance to score. Bang! Across the keeper. It's 2-0 in the match. What a strike that was from Paul Pogba before going into the dab. He scores though. It's Costa on the ball. What an absolute peach. That is right in the top corner of the net. But we hit back. Patrick Vieira, can he seal the deal? Yes, he can. 3-1. Patrick Vieira on this game is something else. Honestly, in the middle of the park, he owns it. It's his playground. He does what he wants. Patrick Vieira is the kind of boss in the midfield. Pogba could be the boss, but no. Vieira is the boss. Next up, Ronaldo, George Weah, Rui Costa, Pogba, Marquinhos, Kante. My good God, what a squad, but it is me who goes ahead. It's a Balashi flick from Costa into Lacazette, and Lacazette makes it 1-0, 63 minutes in. The super sub coming out trumps. That is all that happened in that game. Lacazette with the goal, and we now have 17 wins, 1 win away from gold free. This will be the earliest stage I've ever achieved gold free if we can get 1 more win. We come against Dybala, Icardi, Higuain at Cam. Honestly, in that kind of role, I'd stick Higuain at striker, Dybala at Cam, but no, he's went for Higuain at Cam. We make it 1-0 against Sanjay, and yeah, it was a good game in this match. Lacazette on off the bench does very well, cuts it across, and it is swept home once again by the on-form Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Before we come forward yet again, Lacazette with the shot before he is fouled and gives away a penalty. Zlatan steps up, makes no mistake, makes it 3-0 and causes a rage quit. He gets a rating of a 10 out of 10. I think he got a hat-trick in that game. He was very clinical in front of goal. So we do get the 18 wins, the earliest stage we ever achieved that. I am very happy, but can we go on more? Make it 19 for 1. That record is amazing. Honestly, if I can get 19 for 1 going into this last game, I will be a very happy man. It's Sterling into Pogba. Penalty kick. This referee was taking no shit in this game. That was a penalty all day long. Before he gets a penalty of his own. This is well worked. Shaw into the midfield. Lacazette out wide to Griezmann. Great footwork before Pogba steps in, barges him over. Again, the referee, he was taking no shit, gives a penalty. It's 1-1 in the game. Second half comes along. It is down the right with Walker. Walker cuts it back. A lovely cross. It comes to the edge. Paul Pogba shows some composure. That is beautiful. And he puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-1. I am in dreamland before Kante finds Ibra. What can he do? Oh my God, what a strike. It's 3-1. We have got it. 19 wins, 1 defeat. Unbelievable. Honestly, that record is so damn good for a YouTuber at this stage. Honestly, I was amazed. I really was. 19 wins, 1 defeat. Happy bloody days. I know I say that a lot, but honestly, I am so damn pleased. Let's get into the stats. So when it comes down to current standings then, lads, it looks very rosy at this moment in time. 19 wins, 1 defeat. Honestly, I'm waiting for the inevitable collapse. It will happen. At one stage, I'll lose, and then I'll lose, and then I'll lose. But at this moment in time, I am doing very well. Goals scored 59, goals conceded 16, and a goal difference of plus 43 to round off our best ever start. In terms of the monthly standings, we've won 48, lost 12, scored 138, conceded 49, and a goal difference of plus 89. And then overall standings, 177 wins. In the next episode, can we push that even further, get closer to 200? Who knows? Losses 43, goals scored, it's over the 500 mark. 523, goals conceded just under 200 at 199, and a goal difference of plus 324. In terms of the current stats for top goal scorer, Ibrahimovic is on 26, Martial on 10, Sterling on 6, top assist goes to Sterling, then Martial, then Ibra. Most man of the matches obviously goes to Ibrahimovic, then Martial, and then Sterling. Lads, I'm not going to change a thing. It's working very well. Remember, Vieira is now a central midfielder in the center of the park. He owns it. It's his playground, like I said earlier on. So lads, hope you have enjoyed our best ever start to a FUT Champions weekend. If you have, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.